Hello, hello, chat. I hope everyone's having a good day, good night, good evening, whatever time it is for you. Thank you so much, Lord Kagai. Says, I missed the card pack stream. I have an extra for the Mesugaki Puddle and Occo.
I appreciate that.
I do want to say, because I went to a card shop today and I already tweeted about it, but the newest pack of the Pokemon cards, Pitch Black, is actually selling for MSRP. So I bought one of the giant fuck-off boosters that has like 32 packs in it.
Yeah, Mizu, he DM'd me and he's like, Occo, I found this for like 180, and I was like, oh dude, you got it for like basically the price that like is normally expected for. So the scalpers are like panic selling right now. That's awesome.
Yeah. Like it's genuinely painful to say, like, oh my god, I found like my niche interest thing for just the regular price it's supposed to be. What a shocker. Like,
Yeah.
it's so annoying.
It is really nice to occasionally have that happen, you know. When it comes to what's really funny is getting back into Pokemon has like fueled me getting back into Magic. And what I noticed is like Magic is very cheap if you know where to look. And so I've been really happy to like stock up slowly on one, sealed packs that I'm never going to open, and then two, packs that I may loosely open later. And it's just really nice to be like, oh my gosh, look at all these things that people don't want, and they'll give them to me way cheaper. Because like I'm
also Hato said it in chat. He said, "Wow, retail price, what a deal!"
I know. I've actually been buying some Magic packs at under retail value because, you know, the Universes Beyond or like the collab Magic stuff is not selling very well, or some of it isn't. So you got the Last Airbender stuff, and it's selling right now at a local store of mine under retail. Like, they're like, oh, we've had this for multiple months and nobody's bought it, so we're selling it for 50 cents under. And I'm like, I'll take some of that, even though I don't really appreciate the card game aspect of it. I still liked the avatar, so that's cool.
What's the schedule for the next week? Is there anything new upcoming? I don't have anything special upcoming. I had my interview this week with Michael Scott Earl, which was my huge thing. But I don't have anything like super specific other than my normal content. Does Occo have anything special?
I do. Tomorrow I'm interviewing Proton John.
Congrats.
Yeah, I was not expecting it, but they were like, I don't know, you're kind of controversial. I don't know, are you trying to trap me right now? Because like recently Proton John came out as trans. And I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna be rude to you or anything. I mean, like, if you want to talk about trans stuff, we can. But I wanted to interview you because I wanted to interview you. You're one of my favorite content creators. And even though I've been critical of you, I still want to talk to you. So they're gonna let me talk to them tomorrow. That'll be fun.
Fair. Thank you, Crazy Koala Man, for the 10. It says, here's some moolah to help reach the goal. Much appreciated. And thank you, Sly. It says, UnderTheTea card fund. Much appreciated. Yes. Because me and Occo will also be getting Pal World cards now that they're out as well. For those of you who don't know, Pal World cards are out today.
Yes. And we can talk about that a little bit.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, later. We'll talk about it later.
So
I've been learning stuff.
Thank you, Alpha Chad. Says, hope y'all are having a good day. We are.
Based.
The first thing I wanted to pull up, and it should be screen sharing for Occo.
It is.
Unfortunately, Japan is properly cracking down on piracy now. Like, actually doing raids and seeking people out. So a big one today is they're targeting a site called Nya, which is a very big anime piracy site. And they have arrested one of the biggest uploaders on the site.
I guess start archiving your favorite anime right now, because it sounds like the website might go down in the future.
Yeah, they want Nya dead. They want everything off of it. So we'll see where it goes. We'll keep track of it.
That's interesting though.
Yeah, so I don't know if it was this one. I don't think it's this one. A couple of different Japanese companies spoke out about it and said that they thought stopping piracy was the #1 way to actually get people into anime. And it's like, you have no idea how wrong you are. I don't know who told you people this, but like the sole way most Westerners get into most anime is piracy.
They don't get into it any other way. Now, to be fair, actually, no, yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, I got in. I remember, like, I watched Magica Madoka on YouTube because somebody put it there. That was back in like the early 2010s when nobody really cared that much. So I don't think I would have been able to enjoy Madoka if I didn't actually have that.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
Quite frankly, they're just wrong. Piracy has probably helped anime proliferate in the West more than anything. Fantastic example is even people that say, well, you know, watching it on Crunchyroll is a thing now. Crunchyroll started as a piracy site.
Yeah, not only did they start as a piracy site, but now they're taking away anime and removing it from there. And so it's becoming harder and harder to find it. And so I think that the more and more that they go after this stuff, it's just like you realize you're killing the places that would actually allow people to find it. So, you know.
Yeah.
This is only going to hurt you in the long run. I mean, like, piracy is an accessibility issue, as we've talked about multiple different times. If you want piracy to stop, then you need to make it accessible to other individuals.
Yeah. As chat's already started to mention it, but as Lord Gaben has said, piracy is a service problem.
Yeah.
People want to buy it. Like, they genuinely, if people love your shit, they want to support you, they want to buy it. If they're not buying it, it either means what you're producing is horrendous, or they genuinely can't find any other way to get to it.
Yeah.
It's reasonable. Thank you, Internet Zen, for the 20. It says, arresting one of the biggest uploaders is no big deal. Yes, pretty ancient, and has already survived a takedown once before. Also, the Japanese companies are probably listening to their Western counterparts. See the MPAA. But it's funny that even the Western counterparts do it, because I think we talked about this a while back. But there was a case where Europe tried to do a study on piracy, and they found out that piracy actually increases sales. Like, they found a direct correlation between more pirates equals more sales.
Uh-huh.
And they immediately, like, suppressed the study, and they didn't want anybody to look at it.
That's at... Oh, really?
Yeah, they expected when they did the study that it would reveal that piracy is evil, and they could wave it in front of people's face and be like, see, when there's pirates, like, companies do genuinely lose tons of money. And instead, they found out that actually piracy is really good for business. So they immediately shut down the study, and they're like, no, we're not doing this.
I'm a little confused right now, because I would imagine that showing that would help.
They don't want people to know it, because they're just like, they're genuinely just pissed off that something they consider a crime is actually beneficial to what they're criminalizing.
I mean, yeah, fair enough, I guess, but it would make you more money in the long term, I would assume, if it was doing good for you.
Yeah, it's one of those things where companies would genuinely rather be wrong than have money.
I mean, many such cases.
Yeah. Also, this is kind of unrelated to what we do here, but I have to share this for Occo and for all of you, because it is just that bad. Genuinely. So this video is making the rounds.
I think I've seen you talk about this.
Is there an ethical implication with sexualizing characters post-time skip? Let's talk about character age. Now, the core of the issue comes down to the fact that they were children when they debuted, with two themes highlighting this. In particular, audience perception and retroactive sexualization. A character's childhood personality often bleeds through their adult years. Sexualizing an aged-up character can often make fans feel uncomfortable, primarily because some viewers attribute these characters to their younger years. And as for the latter, when audience or creators apply adult themes to characters that were initially debuted as children, some fans feel like it normalizes and romanticizes the sexualization of the youth. But that's
So for people who are not following along,
oh boy,
they're trying to make the argument that sexualizing an aged up character is wrong because they were once a child.
I don't care. That's like, you know, if I wanted to take that argument to a logical extreme, I could say you can't sexualize me as an individual IRL, because guess what? I used to be a child, and if you sexualize me, that might be uncomfortable for me or you, because, you know, I used to be a child, so you must be a pedophile. That's kind of like what I'm hearing right now.
I just wanted people to see that this existed, because I saw it, and I was, like, laughing for 20 minutes straight.
I legit don't understand that like, yeah, sure, they used to be a child, or I used to be a child when I liked them. Who cares about that now? When I'm an adult now, I don't like look back at myself as a child and feel uncomfortable with it. It's like, oh, I like this character. It's like, I'll relate to this. I liked Wonder Woman a lot when I was a kid. I really liked the 80s Wonder Woman TV show, and the main actor that was Wonder Woman, I kind of had a thing for her because she was like strong, independent woman that didn't need no man and was just like conventionally attractive. Does that mean that I'm not allowed to like her? No, seriously, the classic Wonder Woman show was really good. I loved it. But does that mean I'm not allowed to like her right now because like I'm an adult, and when I liked her as a kid, it just like makes no sense to me. It's just like, who cares? Who cares if I liked her back then? But like, I don't know. I just like, people hurt my head. People hurt my head, man. Okay. There's going to be characters I liked when I was younger that I also like as an adult. And it's just like, who the fuck cares?
I just wanted to show that because I thought it was so funny when I saw it.
My brain hurts, Mizu.
Oh, your brain's going to hurt way more because I actually you could probably see it, chat can't, but I pulled up a lot of tabs and very few of them are actually related to what we're talking about tonight.
Oh, you did pull up a lot of tabs.
I was doing work at work. Thank you, Toa, for the 10. In all likelihood, piracy acts to draw out the long tail. The head might get a bit smaller, but the tail gets longer and fatter. The people doing this are, or think they are, in the head. Nah, understandable. And then Internet Zen, thank you for the 10. I remember seeing that study on Torrent Freak and the laughs at the you wouldn't download a car types. Also, if you're holding a mic intended to be clipped on clothing, no voting rights for you. No, I agree. I hate when I see those YouTubers that they have like one of the collar clip-on mics and they're holding it between their fingers. Like, just clip it on your collar or the top of your shirt. It's where it's supposed to go. Just, it's got a clip on it. Just clip it.
I know what you mean, because like I've seen people that just like hold it in their hands. Just like, why are you holding this in your hands, my man?
It's a huge pet peeve of mine.
It is a pet peeve of mine as well. I agree.
But chat, I'm about to ruin everybody's day with this next one. So, before I read some of this, whoops, wrong one. Before I read some of this, it is important to remember, chat, that we are a drama show. And part of drama is sometimes everybody sucks, and sometimes it doesn't matter at all. It's just really funny. So, today I bring you something that is just really funny, in my opinion.
Oh boy.
So this person called Yapsama says, I genuinely don't know how to feel. Am I in the wrong for being upset? We have a Discord conversation in the back. It says, I just bought my wife's plushie, OMG, so excited. And it's a Cookie Run plushie of the Cookie Timekeeper. Because the Cookie Run fandom is genuinely retarded.
There are some crazy... Dude, have you played Cookie Run? I did briefly, and I didn't spend any money on it, because I was like, this is gay and for kids, but adults like it as well. There are some cookies in there that I'm just like, that's not a cookie, that's an anime waifu that they just are telling you is a cookie. It's kind of creepy.
So, the Yapsama is this person, Kyon. This is Ag, I'm really happy for you. I know you stayed up all day. I hope it arrives soon. Then immediately replies 30 minutes later, I'm not trying to pressure you, but you've been ignoring me a lot lately and only talk to me when it's about Timekeeper. You promised we'd spend time together for my birthday in 4 days, and you said you'd get me a gift. It feels like I'm getting nothing from you, which really hurts.
What the fuck?
And they reply, I mean, don't get offended or anything, but I already spent all my money on her. I've been dating Timekeeper longer than you, so of course I'd buy her merch first. Sorry. Still love you, though.
Are these kids? Are you showing me a child's conversation right now?
None of them have
Mizu?
ages on their profile. Would you believe me if I told you it got worse, though?
How could it get worse?
So this person replies, "Y'all aren't even dating. That's my fucking girlfriend, you piece of shit." The Yap Summer replies, "What are you talking about?" Person says, "What the fuck do you mean? What am I talking about? You just ruined my relationship of 2 years, you homewrecker." Legit, do you have proof of this? DM me. I've been with her like this June, but I wouldn't be surprised because she keeps dodging doing activities with her. I know something's fishy. He says, "We literally broke up last night, and I just now find out you've been with her for a month, knowing I was literally in her bio."
What?
I saw this, and I was laughing so hard.
What? Are these people serious?
Yeah. Both of these people were allegedly dating this person who is more concerned with a fucking Cookie Run character than either of them. I just thought it was so funny. Chat, I choose to believe it. Not because it's true, but because it's really funny.
This feels like Mizu, I feel like you're putting me on an episode of Jerry Springer right now.
I also like this first person's reply to them. "When the neighbor's argument sounds good as fuck." This is so funny. No, that's legit B.
You know what, chat? If it wasn't for the topic for today, I probably would have just decided to be done with the stream. But now, I'm like, you know what, Mizu, you can finish. This is gay.
I thought that's all of it. I saw it today, and I wanted people to know because I just thought this whole thing was so funny. You both got cucked by a cookie plushie. Thank you, Internet Zed. It says, "Why are we being visually assaulted with the Twitter equivalent of a telenovela plotline?" What are you doing, Mizu? Oh. Only there were indications Mizu was into that, like having an entire YouTube channel with a title and plowing tea spilling. Chat, this is the kind of tea I really like. It's the stuff that's just really stupid, and it's so funny.
Yeah, wow. That's... Wow.
On slightly less funny news, admittedly, Occo's probably seen this one going around. Apparently there was a big controversy in the Signalis Discord.
I heard about... You told me about this.
Yes.
So you're going to be more knowledgeable than I am on it.
Yeah, so this person, Jotastic, post, "I was contacted by an ex-moderator of the Signalis Discord who wanted to share their own experience with the moderation team." Ah, shit, I think I pulled up the wrong one. This is the second part. I had to pull up the first part. And I also probably have to hide this because I don't know if they post not safe for work or not. Give me a sec. I know they post art that is not safe for work. I don't know if they post it on this stream. There you go. So some of you might have noticed I'm no longer in the Signalis Discord server. Unfortunately, a few days ago, I was permanently banned. And because of that, I was banned from the subreddit too. The stated reason was due to illegal actions or breaking Discord TOS. I have actually been banned from a VTube Discord for this exact same reason before when I first got Yumi.
Oh, really? Oh, I mean, that makes sense because it's Yumi and people...
They literally stated in the ban illegal proliferation of CSAM when they banned me. And I was like, do not. say that.
Wow.
Yeah, they were crazy. But he says, it's a very serious allegation. However, during my appeal, the moderator handling my case explicitly told me the mod team was not accusing me of grooming or doing anything illegal. They explained they had banned me due to concerns of me accepting a not safe for work commission from someone who had recently turned 18. Before accepting the not safe for work commission, I had explicitly asked if they were over 18, and they told me yes. This commission itself was requested only after they had already turned 18, but I had no idea their birthday was so recent. So we are at the point where an artist is being persecuted because the adult wasn't adult for long enough. Oh, wow. No, it wasn't a... Chat says so it was a misunderstanding. It wasn't a misunderstanding. They knew they were 18 when they requested the commission. It's specifically because the adult hadn't been adult long enough.
How long does somebody need to be an adult before that's not a problem?
I have no idea. When I quote tweeted this, I said something along the lines of the next generation is fucking cooked.
No, it is. I agree. It is unfortunately only getting worse and worse. Thankfully, I don't think any of my siblings that were born in that generation think like this. But I do think that people are so brain dead that that like, again, when you're 18, when somebody turns 18, and now obviously it could just be like, oh, you know, if you meet somebody before they're 18, or you're trying to like get do whatever, yeah, obviously there can be a concern around that. But like, it sounds like this person was asked by the individual that was freshly 18 to draw something for them. If they were, I just...
Yeah, they didn't approach this person. This person approached them, and they're like, okay, so are you 18? They're like, yeah, I'm over 18. And they're like, okay, we're good.
We're so cooked, man.
At no point did I have any inappropriate relationships with this person, nor did I send anything not safe for work or explicit before they were 18. Every message I sent was strictly professional, just like every client I've worked with. I would never intentionally break any server rules, and especially Discord TOS. Had I known this person just recently turned 18 and that accepting a not safe for work commission from them was a result in a ban, I would have declined this commission immediately. What hurts the most isn't just losing access to the server, but it's been finding out that the wording of the ban reason has left people with the wrong impression about me and what actually happened. Yeah, because you have to keep in mind, when they banned him, they said it was for, like, illegal activity. In the nearly 4 years I've spent on the Signalis Discord, I've shared many work-in-progress screenshots and videos, shared models and other resources for my fellow animators, collabed with others, and made many friends along the way. The Signalis Discord has been a huge part of my creative journey, and it really saddens me that this is how my time there comes to an end. It's been almost a week since I got banned. Despite following up, I still haven't received any further updates or word on my appeal. I don't wish any ill will toward the moderators or the server staff, and I respect whatever decision they ultimately end up making regarding my ban. I also don't want this post to become a reason for anyone to harass them. My only goal is to explain why I've suddenly disappeared and to clear up any misunderstandings surrounding my ban. If the mod team would still like to continue this conversation, my DMs are open. I'm more than willing to answer any questions or clarify any concerns. And to everyone who's supported my work over the years on the server, whether you've seen my work in progress post, downloaded my models, commissioned me, collabed with me, or even been a friend, I just want to say thank you. Your support means a lot to me. I'm truly heartbroken that things had to end this way.
I mean, I'd be heartbroken too.
Internet Zen Master. Customer, I consent. Artist, I consent. Discord mods, I don't.
Yeah, that's
just
literally...
saying late Gen Z, Gen Alpha are doomed. I don't have this pulled up. There was another smaller drama this week where somebody made a call-out docky because they broke up with somebody. And at some point in the docky, they're like, I should have known they were suspicious because they were an entire week older than me when they tried to flirt with me.
Seriously?
Yeah. They were trying to call out a 1 week age gap. The next generation is cooked. So cooked.
And here I thought that my grooming story was serious. These people are acting like...
Like, if we're down to like a week, like how close do you have to be before it's not creepy to them? Because it had to be we're born on the same day at this point. I don't understand.
Mizu, you're 1 minute older than me, so you're grooming me.
Yeah.
I feel we've literally got the same week of consent or some shit like that. That's where we're at.
It's gotten so bad.
The weekend of consent. The weekend of consent, Mizu.
But this was the second part, where they were contacted by an ex-mod. They told me they believed a small group of mods held most of the influence over ban decisions, and that this made it difficult for other mods on the team to challenge those decisions. They alleged that this small clique within the mod team would sometimes decide they disliked someone before looking for reasons to ban them. That said, I couldn't help but notice something that has been bothering me throughout this process. I spoke with several other mods and staff members who seemed surprised that I had even been banned or didn't know the reason behind it. Despite being told my ban was a collective moderator decision, hearing this, what this ex-mod had said, made those conversations feel harder to ignore now. It's just, it's always clicky, chat. It's always so clicky. And the alleged not minor in question actually did make their own post. Where they basically just admitted that they were the person who had commissioned them, right? Apparently, I have to, like, it's somewhere in this nonsense, but they refer to this guy as having higher needs autism. And they kind of use that as, like, an excuse for, like, why they're actually younger than 18, even though they're 18. Because they have higher needs autism.
Are they literally doing the autism of consent now?
Yes, they're forcing the autism of consent onto somebody that doesn't want that.
Mizu, I'm pretty sure that my autism is pretty high on the list. I might be considered by some doctors to be, honestly, I really don't know where my mental age would fall. I'm going to assume, hopefully, like, I've got a little bit of the teenager-tism in me. But this means if I am considered, like, mentally younger, you are grooming me by having me on stream right now. Mizu, you're gonna get canceled for, like, you already have people that hate you, and you already have people that think that I'm retarded. So I'm waiting for somebody to say, Mizu groomed me into something because of my mental retardation. That's what's gonna happen.
That alone would have had me share this. However, I did want to touch on the second part because he makes his own allegations at the Discord itself. It says the moderation team knew that I had been groomed by another Signalis artist before to build up a tolerance for not safe for work artwork, and they did little to stop them. They then went against me and blamed me for what happened. Which, again, is kind of important to note when they're banning somebody else for accepting his over the age of 18 commission.
That is very interesting, Mizu.
They have, I'm an ex-mod, a culture of purity within themselves and within the Signalis community. I'm a member of this community, have been for years. The reason I commissioned artwork is because I feel like I am not interesting by myself. Oh, that's unfortunate. You gotta be more supportive of yourself, brother. And to get ideas out that I have to get more talent people to help with them so they can be fleshed out. The mods ignore this and instead throw jabs at both me and Jotastic's character. For those who do not know, I've been banned for 2 years. It sickens me that they're still wrapping me up in their bullshit. If anyone needs to have proof, I will provide it. It is just These Discords are shit shows. They always are.
They are.
And then people will like bitch and moan about like a Christian VTuber having a minor somewhere in their Discord. Meanwhile, all of these community Discords for these major projects that have all of these people in them, and there's people every other day going, yeah, I was groomed in this Discord and nobody gave a shit. Like, just actively, this person groomed me and everybody said that it didn't matter. It is insane.
You are roboting a little bit for me. It might just be me, though. I have no idea.
Chad, am I roboting? Let me know. Speak your piece.
Yeah, again, you're just a little robotic for me. Am I robotic for you?
Mm-mm.
Okay, then it might just be me, which
I don't
is
know
very
what cause
odd.
it. Chat says no.
Okay, then it might. Let me just check. It might just be my router. My router's been a little funky recently.
And then thank you, Internet Zen says, no, I'm just a lich of a millennial. I know that kids are less likely to go out to bars for their 21st birthday now. But if you can get beers on your 21st birthday, artists can do not safe for work at 12:01 a.m. But what do I know?
No, yeah, you know what? I think it was just a weird thing. Yeah, no, it had an update today, but I don't think that, yeah.
Was it sounding better now?
Yeah, you sound just fine now.
Okay, it might have been something, who knows?
Also, the homing sphere launcher is kind of weird.
Are you playing Power on the background?
I am. I just felt like it.
That's fair, that's fair.
I killed a Memorist because I felt like it.
I was also going to pull this up. So this is technically related to the Signalis thing. Can't reply because Joe-tastic has me blocked, but here's all the examples I could find if you guys want it. This was all I could find because her old account got hacked and banned, but you know, whatever, IG. So this is specifically calling out how many times this person has commissioned artwork. And for some, I don't know how he like got access to this, if he just went through and he deep searched through all of the time they got artwork. But people like immediately called it out. They're like, what are you talking about, dude? This is just like time they commissioned artwork. Most of it's not even not safe for work artwork. I checked through it.
Wow, so they did the deep digging to find all of the commissions that are publicly available. That's kind of crazy.
Well, this person was trying to call Joe-tastic out for some reason. And to do that, they called out all the times this person commissioned artwork. And then most of it's not even not safe for work. So I genuinely don't understand what they're doing here. But that's kind of to tell you like where this Discord is, where the Signalis Discord is. They're just,
yeah.
They, for some reason, they seem to just really hate this Joe guy. And they're kind of saying whatever the fuck they can to try and get at him. I don't understand it.
I can't say I really understand it either. That's crazy.
Yeah. Like this is the kind of weird drama that happens in other Discords that really never sees the light of day. Because people don't want to talk about it.
Listen, that's true. And whenever they decide to share it, we deeply appreciate it.
Yes. But chat, we're probably going to be on this for a long time. But this is the main topic of the night. The Why I'm Leaving the VTuber Community comic. So, it's a couple parts. Here, I'm going to have to set something up so everybody can see it fully without any problems.
I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but we have covered this individual before. Just letting you know.
At
least I have.
It started with excitement. I memorized the names. I went to conventions, to a party. I remember just desperately wanting to belong. As my platform grew, I got absorbed by the numbers and connections. The system is everywhere. You don't even notice you're in it. Connections, networking, or being scoffed at for being too small.
Oh my goodness.
I found out people I knew were talking behind my back, then approached me again when I got big. I was digitally and physically harassed by other creators in the space. I was denied at 99% of every opportunity I ever applied for. I was quote, brand risk, unquote. Nobody would work with me.
I might know why they were a brand risk.
During my Offkai trips, my fears were confirmed. I was purposely and specifically excluded from certain opportunities. My hard work, improvement, integrity, boundaries, none of it mattered. I let the exclusion get to my head. But here's something I had to learn. Just because I want to be in a space doesn't mean I'm owed a spot in it. That feeling of entitlement, it's a trap. It makes you keep banging on a door that was never yours. Sometimes a space just isn't for you, and that's not a judgment on your worth, it's just a fact. The healthiest thing you can do is recognize it, let go, and stop trying to fit in where you're not wanted. The convention was the last straw for me. I'm moving on from this chapter of my life, and honestly very excited for what could come next. I'm done going to VTuber conventions, at least for a long, long time. I'm still using VTubing as a medium, but I'm leaving the community. I've done nothing but try to do my own thing and fit in, and all that's done is hurt me. I'm done trying to belong somewhere that doesn't want me.
Some of the chat already knows who we're talking about.
If I'm not welcome, that's okay. I'm making a space for myself with those who celebrate me. So now I focus on me, my friends, my content, my art. Going back to why I fell in love with this in the first place. I'll still be here. I'll still be making content and being the same goober. I'll just exist in a space where I'm welcomed. And to the people who were genuinely kind, who believe in me and my growth, who included me, who honored me for who I am, you know who you are. Please know you made me realize I deserve better and I'm not going anywhere. So this was by this Calum Astros person.
Who has me blocked, by the way.
I did not recognize them until Chatter sent both me and Occo a couple tweets. This was somebody who was called out, who tried to call out Shizu years ago. About a year ago.
It was last year.
And Shizu, in return, immediately called them out as well.
Yeah, I actually had Shizu on my stream to talk about the allegations as well. The easiest thing to understand about both of these people is that they both suck equally. But Calum also kind of sucks. I think the thing to understand is they both suck equally, in my personal opinion. I feel like Calum sucks slightly more. But Shizu is also extremely unhinged. Mizu is in the stream that we did when we had the manager and one of the femboys with us. It was not the stream where I interviewed them. At least I'm pretty sure. But yeah, so Calum like called out Shizu for being crazy. But then Shizu came and kind of pseudo defended himself on my stream. And then there was just like more and more call outs. And the thing that we kind of got at the end is that like these femboys were calling out Shizu because they just didn't really like him, it felt like, and they felt like they were being hurt. What it really was is just a whole bunch of gay babies not understanding that gay babies can just block each other on the internet and move on. But that's basically who Calum and Shizu are.
Yeah. They called out Shizu originally. Shizu returned called out and said that he was a bitch and that he used AI for his commissions and that he was just like stealing pieces of art for his commissions. To which Calum just kind of admitted it.
Yeah, and Calum admitted it. Yeah, this is kind of funny.
So the reason we kind of bring this up is, again, this is these two people being cliquey, annoying bitches, backstabbing the shit out of each other and treating each other like shit. Meanwhile, he's writing like this comic about like, oh guys, it's so like unfortunate how cliquey everybody is here and how people talk behind their back and they try to ruin your reputation. It's like, brother, do you hear yourself?
You literally did that last year.
Yeah.
Shizu. Literally last year to Shizu.
It's genuinely just so funny that these guys are like this. Femboys acting like girls. Shocking. Do not put that evil on me, chat, and my people. I do not claim any of them.
I think the thing that's even more funny is some of the responses he got from it and some of the people that chose to respond to it.
Yeah, so we're going to kind of go down through the quote list on some of these. One I wanted to point out a lot was Monica Cineroll. Because we've chatted about Monica Cineroll before, because she's also kind of just a bitch and like kind of a shitty person.
She is, but the thing that kind of sucks is she's friends with people that like are also kind of big in the sphere, and it's probably because she did Splatoon content and because she's like an animator, and all these animators and all these animator friends kind of stick together. She's like friends with Rubber Ross, I believe. Which is crazy.
Yeah, and I wanted to bring her up because she humble brags in hers. She says, "We all speaking on how bad the VTuber sphere is now? Cool, I'll share. I've been completely ostracized in this community and have been told to my face why. My model style and the fact VTubers only view me as competition because of my expressive models. Isn't that so fun? Bitch, shut up." People don't like you because you're really annoying and really bitchy. It has nothing to do with, oh, my model is so beautiful. You just hate me because I'm pretty.
I remember I did want to get a 3D model from her because I thought that her models were nice. Obviously, that didn't happen because the moment that me and Mizu came out as drama whores, this woman pretended like she didn't know me and that I was just a horrible, evil white Nazi and all that kind of shit. And so like this woman, it is really funny seeing this woman act like this because she's done the exact same clicky nature as well. Although she's gonna like if there was ever a response to this, her justification will be, well, you deserved it because you're an evil person. It's just like, that's literally the same justification people are gonna say about you, hun. And you can't say it doesn't matter because you're different and you're obviously so nice and sweet. No, you ain't. Everybody sucks.
Really quick, I do want to thank Okarai, I think, for the 20. So setting aside this guy, the Offkai discourse is awful. Even discounting the e-horrors, the genuine normal VTubers getting bashed for being fans and going to the VTuber fan con. Not everyone can be in hollow like a bird in a cage.
No.
Yeah, apparently Offkai was a bit of a shit show.
I mean, it was a shit show for multiple reasons. Not like
Fansly thing was one of the worst.
Yeah, we could. Did you want to talk about the fancy thing after this?
Oh shit, that was this week, wasn't it?
It was this week.
We didn't put that up, but we will pull that up afterwards. We'll just loop this all into a general VTubers bitching about Offkai section.
Yeah. I mean, technically the stream is named about Offkai, and everybody wants to talk about Offkai. Yeah. I guess after Offkai, another artist quit that everybody hates. I didn't know that people hated this person, but apparently he's hated because Face Connect dislikes him, and I'm asking for proof for what they're claiming, and I haven't seen it yet. So
fair. And then thank you, Internet Zen. Calum, I had an awful time at Offkai. A certain Cherry Fox. Gee, it's not like I warned everybody about them or anything.
Fly, bird, fly. Oh, please get over this gorge.
Some people have called it out. Like, no. Is it really a community or is it just a medium sort of deal?
I mean, it's true. It is definitely not a community.
This was the person that reminded me about them, this H person. It said, I literally never understand the victim mentality that this creator has. You talked shit about people. You scammed people with AI art. You dropped docs on people. You complain you're being excluded. For once, please look inward and maybe realize you caused this.
No, yeah. They're part of the... That's the funny thing, is like they are part of the problem. They are the reason why the exclusions continue and proliferate.
Shit, I see my tweet right under it. I did retweet this. I said, quote, if you let all these clout demons control the space, it will ruin it. Let's clout demons control space. Space is ruined. Surprise Pikachu face.
I mean, you're not wrong. See, I would have quote retweeted them, but I realized that they had been blocked, and I was like, oh, whatever. And then when I remembered who they were, I was like, oh, you know what? I remember. No,
I'm surprised they didn't block me. Because we would have all been involved in that.
Yeah, but I cover the situation differently than you did because I was the one that read the Google Doc and all that shit. Although I guess even though you're more popular than I am, some people just block me more than they block you, which is weird.
I'm more popular to be blocked.
So it's true. You are.
I wouldn't say I'm more popular than you. I'm more popular to be hated. Or I guess you'd technically say infamous, but...
To be fair, It's kind of funnier that way, though.
And then thank you, Sly Maverick says, "Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Take it easy, Monica. You're not Carrie Hilson." Oh, we got Azahara. Hi, Azahara. If you watch this. But it is the normal thing. Your first mistake was caring about the VTuber community. You have your own community. Which, yeah, we talk about that a lot. People need to remember that your your personal bubble space for your people is more important than, like, some overarching VTuber community.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I could use my model without being called a VTuber, I would. Everything seems so nice, but people change, step on each other, use each other. Overall, hard to find people who truly care about you as a person. I love the people I've found and do trust. It took a long time, but I found a good bunch. I would tell this person the same thing that was in my tweet to Caleb. But, like, where do you think you're gonna go? Like, if you have an issue with the term. Because you're like, oh, well, VTubers act this way. Okay, what are you going to call yourself, a YouTuber? And be associated with scams, nuisance streamers, rug pulls? Like, this isn't, like, some weird VTuber-specific thing. This is a genuine creator sphere problem. And we've tried to gatekeep VTubing from it, but we didn't.
We didn't, and now e-thoughts that are now slowly revealing their faces are in the middle of it.
But there were a couple other people, and I think this guy is related, right? Technically, this Bubs person.
He might be.
So again, it's general Offkai stuff. And he says, as much fun as I had at Offkai, I definitely confirmed something I've known for a while, and honestly, it sucks. It's impossible to have no enemies in the VTuber community. You interact with one VTuber person group, and you're immediately disliked by one or more people, no matter how kind you are to everyone. Simply being associated with someone, even if just in passing, is enough to get someone to drop you at a moment's notice. It sucks, but hey, we move on, I guess. So some of you would probably wonder, why does this guy matter at all? It's just, he kind of, if you look at him, he looks like a very generic VTuber.
He's part of the VTuber Research Club.
Yeah. So first off, I found out that he's kind of popular for the same reason that, like, Kim Kardashian was popular, in that he was seen standing next to a famous person. Granted, that famous person happens to be Ollie. Apparently they're actual friends. So...
Jeez.
So...
That is quite the reason to be popular. Do they stream together even? Or is it just, oh, my big
they
thing
have
is
streamed
I know
together,
Ollie. Yeah. Oh, okay.
So yeah, no, they're actually friends. Apparently he knew Ollie before she was Ollie. So that is a wild.
Not gonna knock the guy for that.
But more importantly, and more related to us, is I don't remember when we did it. We did a stream on a VTuber called Kyrie, who people alleged that she was in a private Discord called Oomfies, where they were passing around, like, information on corporate VTubers. And people were kind of wondering, like, where are you even getting this information on the corporate VTubers? Well, it turns out this Bubs guy is the one who runs Oomfies.
What?
Yeah. For people who don't remember who Kyrie is, this was Kyrie. She's still around.
That's funny.
And this was one of the messages from it, was there's a Discord I'm a part of where her and other VTubers talk maliciously about their peers. That includes sharing confidential information about corporate VTubers that was shared in confidence. So all I know about Oomfies, because I couldn't get much information out of it, was that after I started talking about it and I started pulling out feelers for people to give me information, that they completely wiped the Discord of everything.
Really?
They deleted all of the chats. So my informants could only get me very, like, minimal stuff. Which is why you never heard me talk more about it, because I could not get deeper information outside of what I'd already talked about, that it existed and that they were talking shit about corporate VTubers and sharing information about them.
That is really funny. So this guy who's friends with Ollie owns a server where people talk shit about other people. Oh man, Ollie, that's a great friend you have right there. And share private corporate
information.
Ollie, that's a great friend you have right there. Holy shit. I hope nobody ever tells Ollie about that. One, because that's poking the poo, and I don't endorse that. And two, that would really hurt this Bubs guy. So don't do that, chat.
So don't
poke the bear.
It is weird. I still want more information on Oomphies. I know it exists because I know Kyrie complained about me putting feelers out for it, and I've seen like minor pictures of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. So she's like complained in private. I can't believe that Mizu Tamari has this information. Who is spilling the beans?
I don't think she mentioned me by name, but I was the only one who talked about it, and they immediately deleted everything.
I mean, it's just like one of those things that where, you know, if you talk about this kind of shit often, yeah, eventually somebody's gonna leak it. It's why you don't do this kind of shit.
Exactly.
It's why our server is public and people are allowed to talk about shit publicly, you know? Don't make it a secret.
And of course, from this Bubs guy, we had even more friends of the show leaving comments, including everybody's favorite, Alara. I'm still blocked by the way.
You know what I noticed the other day?
Wow.
I'm not here to numbers fiend, but I'm basically on par with Alara as a content creator. Not like followers, but like...
Don't you be numbers fiend, Naka.
I know. I'm just saying that, like, I guess me and her are on the level now, which is funny because our chest size is definitely on the level.
So chat says I don't underestimate Mizu's information network. I swear to God, Mizu likes knowing things more than being a degenerate. So I'll tell you guys this. The reason people tell me so much stuff is that I know how to keep my mouth shut.
He does. He does. Sometimes he doesn't tell me stuff because he doesn't believe I'll keep my mouth shut on it. And
yeah.
He's probably right.
Like when the Bond Live stuff happened, I knew how to word things in such a way that they would not know specifically that it was coming from me. And when they finally caught on that somebody was leaking stuff to me specifically, I was able to help those people hide their communication with me.
Yeah. Which is very nice of you, Mizu. It was very nice that you helped those people. And by the way, who's heard of Bond Live recently? Definitely not me.
I did actually have somebody that recently joined them DM me, and they're like, so I was looking up stuff about the company, and I accidentally stumbled on your video, and holy shit, I think I made a mistake. And I was like, I feel really bad for you. I don't know what they're like now, but I'm telling you, I wouldn't trust them as far as I could throw them, dude. Get out.
Yeah, that's amazing. Have they left yet? Do you know?
They didn't message me after that. We haven't kept in touch. I told them, I was like, you should probably get out.
Mizu is dangerous.
Couple of random supers. Thank you, Internet Zen. I'm just looking at Monica and going, I hope your commissions get replaced by AI, you arrogant fool. Ostracized by the community. 1, medium, not a community. 2, you got it mild compared to Tyga, Celeste, Kirsch, and even Nux. That's another thing with a lot of these people is they kind of act like they're specifically put upon more than everybody else.
Bullshit.
And they're really not. They're put upon other people far more than they ever get.
Well, I think what's funny is a lot of these people complain about the very same systems that they take advantage of when it suits them. And when it no longer suits them, it's just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm the one being canceled. I'm the one that's supposed to be not. I'm the gamer boy. I'm the one who is allowed to get away with it. And it's just like, no, you all suck equally. That's why we all suck together, you know?
Yeah. And that's like, you even see it with like Alara. She says, well, it sucks, but inevitably this is just the way people are. Cliques and tribalism, all that jazz. It's definitely predominant in VTubing content creation. You're doing fine. Keep your heads up.
Alara is literally one of the biggest reasons why we struggled a little bit, because she went around trying to tell people things about us, and she lied and slandered both of us for shit that wasn't true. So Alara, I don't know why you're speaking right now. This makes me wonder if Alara is getting a little bit of that herself, because of the shift change and how the news is told and how people accept information these days.
Oh, I know
a
lot of them are.
Yeah.
We know Mujin got in trouble for his coverage, and it basically shafted him really hard. I know for a fact through other people that Rima's getting shafted for her coverage of stuff lately as well.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me this.
And I haven't heard anything about Alara. Nobody tells me about her. I wouldn't doubt Alara's starting to struggle with it.
No, I think they're all going, and I said this the other day. In fact, somebody tried to ask Kirsch to talk about this, and I'm like, guys, please don't bother Kirsch to talk about random shit that I said, because she doesn't care.
Really quick, chat, I do recognize that Occo's roboting a little bit. So
am I roboting a little bit?
Well, that time it came through fine.
That's weird. See, because you were roboting for me again earlier, but I didn't say anything because my internet wasn't doing anything. So I don't know what's going on.
It sounds fine now. I don't know why. It's okay. It fixed itself as soon as you stopped talking for 2 seconds.
I'm paying attention to my router because my router, my router had an update today, and it has no latency issues. You want to know what it is? It's probably Discord. It's probably possible, Discord. Yeah. Anyway, what was I saying?
You said Occo Clanker.
What was I saying? I'm trying to remember now.
We were talking about Alara.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's just like, we are on the cusp of a massive change in the VTubing sphere, in the medium, overall, of what people like and what people are interested in. You want to know how I know that? So many people are going to the quote-unquote more chud side of VTubing. You've got, and then the people that aren't adapting and aren't going towards that side, you can see them falling by the wayside. You've got Shy Lily, who throws out a couple models a year now, it seems like, because like nobody's paying attention to her anymore. A lot of people are taking her by the wayside. Tectone even is like basically done with the girly pops. I mean, you got Bao the Whale, who just decided to do a face reveal and show herself out there, which makes me wonder if like she's diversifying and trying to become a face cam streamer, which would not surprise me. I'm going to be completely honest.
I thought she used to be one, but I could be wrong.
I don't remember, but like all I know is that she showed her face today and everybody lost their minds. And I'm like, you did that because you want attention. The only reason she did that is because she wants attention.
Also, chat's probably going to disagree with me on this. I don't even... You all can trust that I mean this when I say it, because I've said it about other people that I genuinely hated, like with all my being. Bao is mid as fuck.
I agree.
For an Asian woman, she is like super duper mid. Like very low tier in my opinion. And you guys can trust I mean that, because we have talked about women before that I have genuinely hated and been like, yeah, no, she's hot though. Like,
yeah.
This is not something I lie about. I am completely honest about my opinions on this.
Well, I think it was funny. Somebody pointed out, I was like, that's a lot of makeup to be wearing when you're in the bedroom. Anyway, but like, to cap around the point that I'm saying, it's just the VTubing medium is in a bit of a culture shift. I don't know if you agree or disagree, but like people are shifting what they are interested in when it comes to VTubing. And all of the people that will not adapt or are just kind of stuck and don't recognize that's where it's at. I think Alara's there. I think Rima's there. I think Mujin is kind of there. All of those people are going to fall by the wayside. And all of the people that are on the other side of it that are like part of that sect. And I kind of just like half jokingly said that Kirsch is like the top of this food chain, because I do genuinely believe that she is in some way, shape, or form kind of there. But all of the people that adapt and go with it, they will continue to grow. They'll continue to do just fine. And everybody else will fall by the wayside. Am I roboting again?
Yeah, you were, but it fixed itself.
Okay. But do you know what I mean? Do you agree or disagree with me?
I don't know. I don't think there's going to be any particular shift. I think there's just certain people that are going to be phased out.
Yeah.
Because I think because VTubing is so person-based, like think about it with kind of the YouTube drama community, right? Yep. It's very rare that when a drama pops up, they say, did you hear Nicholas Diorio talk about this guy? They say, did you hear about the so-and-so drama? And they don't really care who you heard about it from. They just care that you heard about the drama. But when it comes to VTubing, it's much more been like, did you watch Rima's video on this? Did you watch Mujin's video on this? Did you watch Alara's video on this? It becomes very much more person-based than drama-based because of how they do it.
Yeah.
And because of that, when they fall out of favor, people just stop caring.
Right. And I mean, like, that's the thing that kind of sucks when you're a content creator that lives off of drama. If you can't keep up with the drama or you can't vibe with the drama and you do bad, and people don't like you, you tend to fall out and like not do as well. Which is why I try and do more than just drama. I try to like make myself fun in other places. But it's just like legitimately, I've seen some people, I'm not going to say who, but there are some people that are fans of Rima that keep coming to me and saying Rima is getting into so much trouble with her community because she's saying she likes somebody and everybody's like, no, that person sucks. This person sucks. Rima, you're dumb. You're stupid. And she's like getting into fights with her community, I'm being told. Now, it might not be as serious as some of these people are portraying to me, but it's just like, some of these people, man, are shitting away their community because they don't know how, they just can't read the room.
Yeah.
Which is funny because Rima told me that she knew how to capture the YouTube algorithm and she was like a master of all this kind of shit. And I'm just like, I don't think you know anything, woman.
I also think it's very,
I don't think you know anything.
It's very obvious that a lot of them are starting to struggle. Because like with the Bao picture thing, Bao didn't post her picture just because she really thought her audience wanted to see that. She posted her picture because people really aren't watching her as much anymore.
No, she's falling down greatly.
I think the sex sells is working its way out of VTubing. And not in the sense that we're going to see less sexual designs. I think it's working its way out in that that's just not enough for a lot of people. Not
anymore.
Because everybody, quite frankly, has better tailored designs than you.
Yeah.
A lot of you are very generic anime girl, and people aren't really into that anymore. I think a really good spot to kind of have your thumb on the pulse of what people want is kind of looking at like different Nikkei characters. And people might like judge me for that a little bit. But Nikkei has been on the forefront of attractive characters, and other games have started to follow suit, like copying some of their designs or their body shapes. And quite frankly, people are starting to get a bit more on the thicker side.
Yeah. I mean, that's completely fair. Everybody loves thick women and thick thighs. So
see, I was on the forefront of this, so I'm eating good lately. I've always liked thicker, but everybody else didn't. Oh yeah, and Shy Lily tried to go for the furry thing.
That pissed me off. I was like, woman, what the fuck are you doing? You were not a furry.
She just makes it sound weird.
She does, dude. When she was like, oh, I'm barely potty trained, I'm just sitting there like, are you self-reporting right now?
Is that really what you want your audience to like latch onto?
Yeah, I'm just like, this is not like a good thing to admit, woman. I wouldn't personally set that out there, but you know, you do you, question mark?
Kimono's not furry. No, Shy Lily's model is furry. It is full body fur.
Yeah, she definitely went full furry.
Did I hear that right? Yes. Shy Lily put out a full furry model, and two of the big quotes from it was barely potty trained and something about going feral. Which, if you're in the first community, you know feral typically refers to bestiality.
Yeah,
so
typically.
If you're making a fur, it'd be different, right? If you were kind of like, oh, this anime woman's going feral. But when you're specifically making a furry model, it has different connotations to it because of that community.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where, like, I obviously really don't care because, you know, I treat it the same as the lolicon stuff. But like, when you say that like you go feral, I'm like, are you trying to say something to me right now? Do I need to be worried? Do you have a dog, woman? Do I need to be worried about the dog right now? What's going on right now, you know?
Also, there you go, chat. There's her new furry model. It's not her video from it. It's just the person that like made the model.
Yeah. I don't mind necessarily furry models. I just mind who it is behind it. I mind her because it just seems like very big tourist behavior. Oh, there are a lot of furries right now. Awesome. I'm going to jump into the furry space, try and capture the furry audience. And well, okay.
It looks very wrong. So, the problem with a lot of the girls in like Shy Lily's particular space is they really want their models to have this ridiculous level of movement. But the problem with having all of this movement is it doesn't look good. It's really jerky. It's really like everything shifts in strange ways. Like if you look at her hair, half the time it doesn't feel like it's attached to the head because it doesn't move naturally. It shifts. And you can accept that because it is, VTubing, there's only so much you can do to connect it properly. But it becomes really, really apparent that it's not connected when you have all of this movement going on. Which is why you do need your model to be a bit stiff to some degree.
I am being told that allegedly Bao showed her face because it was already leaked. And I'm told I'm going to be sent that. If that's true, that's kind of like pretty gay in my personal opinion. I don't know how much.
You still wouldn't share it. That's stupid.
Well, okay, Mizu, you and I are smart individuals. If that ever happened, you and I just wouldn't acknowledge it, But like Bao is not smart. She literally gets scammed every other year. Just look at what happened with her in Nanolist. So it's just like I'm not surprised that if like she decided to leak her pictures because somebody else did, she just decides to leak them first. That sounds like something that Bao would to not be rude here. That sounds like something Bao would do.
Yeah. Really quick, because I have been missing a couple of supers. But it's kind of lagging. I might have to refresh it. Thank you, Start
refresh
Now.
The page.
They tried to avoid the curse of the blue one. All hail Mizu, great old one. Awaken from your slumber, for your fanatics need your guidance. Thank you, Internet Zen. So Bubs was running a Discord that basically VTuber green Reddit light. I give this guy credit for one thing. His OPSEC is better than 90% of VTubers. Yeah, because
holy shit,
this is something I found about like completely on accident while just looking into something else. So, thank you, Alfarius Omegon. Says Mizu is truly one of my best Legionnaires. Hydra Dominatus.
I sent you the alleged leak. Huh. Interesting.
That doesn't look like her though.
It doesn't. And again, I will say that like she did used to flesh post before. Because here's the thing: if you go from being a flesh poster to a VTuber, you can't be doxxed. In my personal opinion.
I would say you can.
You think so?
I would disagree on it. I think.
Oh.
It depends, right?
It depends. Well,
so
fair.
I don't think it works for Shy Lily, who very blatantly connected her old account to her new one. Like it was actually a part of her transition into Shy Lily. In that way, I don't think you can be doxxed because you've very blatantly connected your new life to your old life. I don't think you're allowed to say your old life doesn't exist because of the connection you specifically made. But if you like wipe your old self from the internet and come back as a completely new self, I think to some degree you can be doxxed for that.
I mean, fair.
Also, chat, no, you can't see. I will show in a minute Bao's like actual picture on her page. I won't show anything that was alleged leaked. Even if I don't believe it's her, because it really doesn't look like her.
No.
But I will never share anything that is alleged leaked, regardless of my feelings on if it's valid or not.
Or if you like them or not, because we're principled here.
I'm very consistent on that. Thank you, Sumadays says like a mid 6 to 7. See, some people agreed with me. Bao was like a mid 6-7.
I hate it.
Thank you, Wolf Spain. Says Bao looks like she peaked in high school.
Maybe there was a good reason for her to get the VTuber model then.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that too mean? Maybe that's mean of me.
Yeah. Noir for 5 said I saw Bao's pic and thought I've seen better looking salary women in the background of IRL streams in Asia. Thank you,
That's mean.
Avenged. Been a member for 25 months, just over 2 years now. Says, I don't know, Mizu Bao looked kind of good to me. I'm not saying she didn't look good. I said she looked mid. She's very mid to me.
And again, I agree.
Thank you, Okarai again. Says, that's also why I don't understand the doom and gloom in VTubing. A lot of the gals who set these negative trends are in free fall right now. True, but I think more people will come to replace them doing the exact same thing. I think that what they do just happens to be in free fall.
Yeah. Well, I think Kirsch is going to be the replacement for some of it. And what's funny is, again, you see a lot of people that used to be on the other side that are like slowly, and I'm not going to say that these people are like grifting or all that kind of shit, but like seeing Cha-Cha do a stream with Kirsch, like just kind of told me, oh, that is really like Cha-Cha is one of those individuals that I don't see as really controversial. I don't really see as any like political leaning. But when I saw her go that way, I was like, okay, so this is where people really want it. This is where people see the money is right now. This is where people see to go. And that was like the convincing point for me. That some of these people are just going that direction. There was also Tectone as well, because Tectone literally just follows the wind, but he doesn't do it right, and oftentimes he's very weird about it. But yeah.
Chat, this or Occo, this person's gonna get like absolutely cooked.
Who?
You should be able to see it.
Oh, my apologies. Let me tab back. Oh gosh. Whoa, that person's lighter than me, and they've got a model blacker than me.
Oh, their poor soul. They're gonna get chewed. They're gonna get chewed out so bad.
Okay, can I see their face? Because they posted it.
No, I don't know.
That's crazy.
They probably deleted this by now. I can't imagine people took to it well. Oh, no. She seems to be retweeting people making fun of them for it. They might have actually deleted it.
There is a chance they might be based. Oh, they're a VTuber sheep trans person.
Yeah, they don't show their face. I will give them credit for that. They don't show their face. Yeah. Chat, it was this one. So they did that VTuber versus IRL trend thing. And apparently they're very dark model with a very white girl. So Twitter is very upset.
A brunette model isn't just for brown-skinned people.
So this is the image they use, right? Let me go back so I could show you the image that I saw. I think that she deleted this tweet. This is the one I saw. But it popped up in my For You page, and I was like, they're gonna cook this poor girl. They're gonna like absolutely cook this poor girl.
I feel for this woman on a spiritual level. We can do blackface together, allegedly.
Because you just know like how people feel about this. You just know they're gonna like absolutely come at her.
Oh, definitely. My nemesis tried to use it as a point to get upset at me when they were bitching at me on Twitter a couple years ago, even though I knew that they didn't care about it. So
you should do this, but use a stock photo of some Ugandan guy. I used to post a picture of my model next to a goldfish whenever this trend came around. For those of you who don't know, this trend is not new. This trend has been going on since I first started VTubing, and I first started like literally 5 years ago.
Yeah,
this has always been a thing.
You know what's crazy is, speaking of 5 years ago, my first VTuber video, at least the one that's still on YouTube, is 5 years old, and it's reading Rosalina's storybook. And I was like, holy shit, that's 5 years old at this point. And I recently redid it because I found a Rosalina storybook inside Target today while I was going to shop for some magic blisters. And I decided to, like, since it's been 5 years, you do use that as an anniversary to reread Rosalina's storybook.
Fair. Really
it will release to my fans next week.
Because chat did ask about this. This is the Bao post. She didn't even do, like, VTuber versus IRL. She just said face reveal jump scare. And look, I'm not insulting her looks. And I'm not saying you can't find her attractive. I am saying she is deeply mid.
It's a lot of makeup for just sitting inside the house.
And there's nothing wrong with being mid. Lots of women are being mid. I've dated mid. Mid is fine. That's why it's mid.
It's very mean of you, Mizu. Too skinny? Yeah, she is kind of skinny, which is very funny considering one of her kinks is literally inflation.
And the only reason we will show this face reveal is because she posted this herself on her account.
Honestly, I feel like she did this because she knew. To be honest with you, when a VTuber posts their face for the first time, it does get a lot of attention. And I do think that she got exactly what she wanted. Will it translate very well? I don't know.
Great value, Brandy girl. Oh, I like that now chat. I've showed it. More people are starting to agree. Like, you know what? I see mid, you know?
It's like, I really see what you're saying there, Mizu.
Again, not insulting mid. Mid is fine. I've dated mid girls. Mid is fantastic.
Yeah.
Most women are going to be mid. It's just everybody is like sucking her off going, God, you're like a goddess. You're the most attractive woman I've ever seen. Bitch, just look up like a random video of person walks around Akipahara. And like every single Japanese woman you see in the background looks better than her.
Yeah. You know what really made me sad?
Or just like pan a camera across a beach in California. Like she's just genuinely mid across the board and it's fine.
I was really sad because I saw Reb from Warframe trying to try and riz up Bao, and I was just like, Reb, go back to playing Final Fantasy. You don't need more VTubers in your harem. You already have Iron Mouse. Please stop. Please stop. This person will not play Warframe. They're not that cool. All right? There are cooler people to play Warframe. Do not ask this mid-ass Asian woman.
Understandable, yeah.
It kind of just pissed me off.
a couple more, because there were a lot of supers, which, again, chat, really appreciate them always.
You mean that the gold chat, the super secret thing will happen.
Thank you, Summerdays. Says, Shy is absolutely spiraling, so is Numi and Bao, opening the door to becoming a different creator. I don't know if they're spiraling. I do know that they're struggling, and I think they've realized they're struggling.
Numi is struggling? I don't
know about Numi. I know about Bao. Shy Lily I've known as struggling.
Oh, no, yeah,
the Cinder thing tanked her harder than people want to admit.
Yeah, I will say that the Cinder thing literally ruined her reputation. I mean, she complained about it like when her New Year's stream happened, and I just think that she's been coping ever since.
Yep.
So, you know.
And then also followed up with Fillion streamed with the Foxu too. Fillion has streamed with many of the peoples.
This is true.
Internet Zen said, barely potty trained and going feral, giving Lily's German heritage. The jokes write themselves at that point. Yeah, Germans are kind of known for weird shit.
They're not just known for their weird ways of conducting war. They are also known for weird porn.
Thank you, Noir. For 5 says she's Mediterranean at best.
Brutal.
Internet Zen says, so did Justin Trudeau become trans and a VTuber after he stopped ruining the land of the Leafs?
Oh no.
Wolf Spain said, that's a deep, dark Gyaru style, lots of spray tan. I did, when I saw her model, immediately associate it with Gyaru more than I did with black.
See,
mostly because of the clothing style.
A lot of people don't know this, but like, I originally wanted Occo to be way darker, but I settled on this. I legitimately have thought about like having art of Occo drawn, because like there's a period of Occo's life where she's like way more degenerate than like the version of Occo that I have drawn, and like that version of Occo is 10 times darker and does way and like no, people know what I'm into, so it's just like you should be able to guess what the Occo of like her younger years would be like. It would dress as and act like. All I'm saying is, chat, you got a very tame version of Occo like on screen right now.
Yeah. Thank you, Sir Missile Monkey. People have negatively bastardized mid so much to mean bad. People don't know what actual middle of the road even is. No, I agree with that. I kind of felt like we saw it in chat a little bit when I said she was in mid, and people were like, she doesn't look bad. It's like, well, mid's not bad. Mid's never bad. It's mid. Sumidays says, look, I miss when Bao had cake and was fun. Yeah, apparently Bao used to be chubby, which is probably better. Women do need a little meat on them bones.
They do. They do.
Thank you, Wolfsbane says, I've seen actual 10s and 12s on a cruise. Bao is very mid. And then Noir said, good news, Occo. I found more flashbangs. It's not as traumatizing as last time, though.
Ah, you weren't there when we watched, oh, fuck. Noir sent me for $50 a video on, a TCG based around ABDL, furries. And, I have just forgotten that, and I hate that I'm being reminded of this.
Chat, this is what I prefer with VTuber versus IRL.
I mean, I've done that before.
I prefer this. It's so funny.
I like that they photoshopped on like some bits onto the cat. That makes it even better.
Please be patient. I take Tylenol. I have no problem admitting, chat. I am also a Tylenol baby.
Are you really?
I am. I'm a Tylenol baby.
Damn.
Ma, there's this weird looking cat outside. I don't know why I love that bit. It's such a stupid bit. And every time I hear the Ma, there's a weird looking cat outside, it just kills me.
It's a great bit. Go the fuck away, cat. Was it like go the fuck away, cat, or some shit like that?
Yeah. Just every time I hear the bit, it kills me. Thank you, Internet Zen. Suddenly I understand why Bao came off as insecure with regards to Cinder. Bao unironically looks like a Chinese friend I knew in high school. Mizu's take of mid is correct. Also, Nani is a good girl. Suck it, Nyatha? Me and Nani just literally followed each other like last week. I don't even know what tweet we saw of each other's.
She is really funny. I want to get her on stream one day, but it's just been difficult.
Fair. But chat. Occo, did we want to do the special end of stream thing?
Was there anything else that you wanted to talk about?
Not really. I think VTubers are cringe right now. A lot of the guys are super cringe. Oh wait, there was another thing. Although I think me and Abel will probably talk about it more. But there was a guy claiming to be a lawyer that's a VTuber who put out a list of, if you're a VTuber, you should read through this list. And it was claiming to tell you about like legal stuff. Except the most of the document was about PR. And his suggestions were awful. Like in a section where like, you know, oh, people are calling you out, what do you do now? He said, very high priority, make a genuine apology, acknowledging what you did wrong and how you did wrong. And then very low priority, ask people for a second opinion.
This fucker must listen. I kind of feel like I need to I understand his game right now. All right. He's trying to make content and I think that's pretty good. No, it is not legal mindset. If it was legal mindset, it would be very depressing. But no,
legal mindset. It was something I said, but no lawyer would ever tell you to apologize. They'd be like, don't say shit. You didn't do anything. You didn't say anything. Nothing happened.
It's like the lawyer will say you are in the right 100% of the time. Even if you did do it, it's just like you are in the right, so say nothing.
Oh, I think he blocked me.
No, did he?
Oh, no, wait. He had already blocked me. That's why I did this. I forgot.
VTuber lawyer. This man is amazing. Oh, he uses fucking Blue Sky. Oh, that's how you can tell he's high quality.
Yeah, so I'll pop it up so chat can see it. But it was this guy. VTubers interested in ethics and legalities when it comes to making content. I made a free guide for people to easily share and read. What's contained in here is based on my experience as a lawyer and VTuber. I think me and Ava will cover this on Lawtism because I think it'll be funny. But there was, frankly, a lot of really stupid stuff in it. And a lot of stuff that he clearly didn't understand as well as he thought he did.
No.
Because I called some of it out specifically on my tweet about it. So I had said, VTuber lawyer, half the documents about PR. He lists doing completely wrong thing as high priority, and one of the best things you can do is low priority. So on his high priority section, take accountability and give genuine apologies, high priority. We're not perfect, and eventually your actions or statements will be the cause that someone becomes harmed, whether intentionally or not, whether directly or indirectly. What's important is to take the steps to apologize and redeem yourself. And then he put under low priority, consult a third party's unbiased opinion. What?
So by his logic, I shouldn't pay attention to what he's saying right now.
Why wouldn't you get the third party opinion first? What do you mean low priority? Talk to somebody else about it.
This man's gonna get somebody on death row, I'm telling you right now.
He had
Your Honor, he told me not to consult a third opinion, so I'm representing myself.
He had don't blindly rely on fair use. This is a very common misconception and also highly misused reason to commit copyright infringement. Few basic things about claiming fair use. 1, don't ever assume you have the right to fair use without being given legal advice by a lawyer first. I want you to keep in mind this particular part for later. Copyright owners or social media platforms cannot be legally forced to withdraw their claims or actions just because you declared fair use. Actually, yes, they can.
This guy is not a lawyer. 100% this guy is not a
I don't
lawyer.
know why he said this. Because copyright infringement is a legal claim. And if you prevail on a legal claim, they do in fact have to rescind the DMCA.
I want to see this man's bar association before I believe that he's actually
what he may be confused about is that YouTube doesn't have to put your video back up. YouTube is not, but that's because YouTube is not required to give you a platform. But the copyright owner is in fact required to rescind the DMCA if you prevail.
I need to see this man's law license. I don't believe that he's a lawyer.
He also says if you're claiming fair use, you're admitting that you've committed copyright infringement. No, you're not. I think people tried to fight me on this in the comments, and they said I was stupid because they're like, well, if you're saying fair use, it means you're saying that you stole their copyrighted content. It's like, no, you're saying that you used their copyrighted content in a legally permitted way. It's the best example I could come up with to help people understand it is if you shoot somebody in self-defense, do you think when you go to court and say, I shot them in self-defense, what you're actually saying is, I murdered them, but I murdered them legally? That is not what you're saying. You're not admitting to any form of crime or anything by establishing a defense for what you did.
This guy's not a lawyer.
He's genuinely... so I've been told that he, in fact, is a lawyer, but he is a real estate lawyer in Malaysia. I don't know why he's, like, trying to get into this.
Mizu, I don't know what Malaysia means, but he's not a lawyer.
Because me and Ava have talked about this before, but people that do copyright and intellectual property law typically only do that because it is so complex and it is so dense that they cannot afford to study any other kind of law. So it's always funny when like these small-time lawyers that do something that's like relatively easy or like, okay, I'm going to weigh in on copyright. No, you're not. The guys that do copyright specialize in that. Really hardcore specialize on that.
Yeah. Oh, no, yeah. I don't care if he's like a copyright attorney or not. I don't care if he's like does houses. He's not a lawyer. I'm sorry.
Also, like this
I want to see his bar association before I believe he's a lawyer.
Also, like the requirements to use fair use is not easy to fulfill, especially for average content by VTubers. It is ridiculously easy to fulfill fair use. We have talked about this, and it's hilarious because this was posted well after Ethan Klein lost his lawsuit. So, well, I mean, he's not fully lost it now, but you know what I mean. The judges basically told him, you're probably going to lose if you take this to court. Fair use is not a high bar to meet. People like to think it is, but genuinely, all you have to do is fucking respond to the thing you're watching. We had fights over this for years with the React channels. It is very well established that it's a pretty easy bar to meet.
Mm-hmm.
We also had generative AI content. This section only discussed the legality of AI. Since in the context of making content is creative works, what most content creators might be worried about is whether it infringes on any IP properties of other people when Gen AI technology is used in their streams, videos, or other visual content. Based on my understanding, Gen AI content is most certainly, if not always, infringes on copyright, mainly due to the fact that the data used by Gen AI apps for its own model was not obtained with the original owner's consent or licenses. Ignoring that the last part is just a lie, because I've talked about this multiple times with Gen AI, that's not how that works. If you used somebody's content to make this, that's not necessarily copyright infringement. I don't know why you think it's copyright infringement.
Somebody used AI to write this. It's a good question, actually. Maybe he did. Maybe he used AI to look up the case law, and because AI makes up case law, maybe he just took it for fact.
So he has a section called Contracts and Agreements. The only part I want to point out is, should I make my own contract? Yes. If you're in the position to make a contract, it's best to be able to put down what you personally want out of the contract. Chat, I am not your lawyer. I'm not here to legally advise you. I would never in my fucking life recommend the average VTuber to write their own contract. You are an absolute idiot. I wouldn't even recommend you to read your own contract. I would recommend you to take it to a lawyer. What do you mean? Yeah, stupid dumbass VTubers on Twitter should just write their own contracts. Are you an idiot? What? A contract doesn't necessarily need to have legal jargons for it to be legally binding. It doesn't, but it needs those legal jargons to properly protect you. That's why lawyers put them in there. They don't put them in there for fun.
I am legitimately convinced this guy is here specifically to screw over content creators and give us free content. I feel like that's the only reason why he's doing this, because I can't see any other world where he is trying to help somebody. This legitimately damages people IRL.
I like how he puts at the bottom of it, that said, best to consult a lawyer to help you draft a contract if writing's not your strong suit, or the stakes are much higher. Now, that's this entire section, or I said it on my tweet, this entire section should be removed, and it should say, find a lawyer in your local area and ask for a quick consultation, as there are a lot of cheap, low-cost, or free options where a lawyer will, at the very least, read over a small contract with you without charging too much.
Didn't he say don't seek a third party?
Yeah, he said don't seek a third party, and then up here, I think it's it's in the fair use section, where it said you should not assume you have the right to fair use without being given legal advice first. So if you want to do React slop, you need to talk to a lawyer. But if you want to write a contract, lawyers, you can take them or leave them. It's not that important. This guy is so dumb. And I saw it earlier this week, and it was cracking me up. It genuinely was. And me and Ava will just read through his whole document on Lawtism.
Holy cow.
I would like to point out, chat, he did not block me after I tweeted this stuff out. I was already blocked. So I believe we've had an interaction at some point that I just don't remember. Thank you, Internet Zen. It says, suddenly understand why Bao came off as... Oh, no, we did that one. I forgot to heart it. Always heart your supers, so I know which ones I've touched on. Funniest part about Shy Lily is a lot of furry artists that I don't follow are not very impressed with her model. Also, Bao is very mid. Yeah, so Shy Lily's model is too furry to appease, like, the Kemonomimi people or the people that just like anime girls. But it's not furry enough to actually attract the furries. So I don't know why she did it. Also, hi, Kendra. Thank you for the raid.
Oh, base. Thank you, Kendra.
Thank you, dear friend.
I see what you did there.
Thank you, Internet Zen Master. Man was clearly not around during the Cinder drama because we know that doesn't work. Also, like Mizu said, no lawyer will tell you to admit fault. What applies to basic insurance cases also applies to VTubing. Yeah, never admit fault. You never know what you're gonna have to say.
Yeah.
Thank you, Noir. When it comes to lawyers, you should always listen to Saul. Just because you did it doesn't mean you're guilty. Yeah.
Exactly. Dude, I love Saul. I've been rewatching Better Call Saul recently because it's a great show. I honestly like it more than I like Breaking Bad.
Fair. And then Internet Zen says, I'm not a lawyer. I've taken a few courses in copyright and IP law in the US. That stuff is an absolute headache. Also, bro doesn't know US law. Also, Gen AI infringes. It's transformative, for fuck's sake. What he was probably mistaking is there was a landmark case in the US for AI, which said that if the piece of art was solely generated with AI, it couldn't be copywritten. Which a lot of artists took to mean you can't copyright AI art. No. The judge specifically just said you had to have some level of human intervention in the creative process outside of the prompting, basically. So anybody that does like AI assisted art is likely protected under copyright. Mm-hmm. I don't, because he didn't specify how much it needed to be. So that will probably have to be tried at some point in the future. I don't know who would try it. But somebody would have to actually physically try it in court. But as it stands, Gen AI can be copywritten. You just have to have some human element to it outside of the prompting.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of artists need to understand that. A lot of artists constantly talk about this and they don't actually understand what they're talking about. And like
I'm
how
just waiting for one of them to try and go to court over it and then lose.
Yeah, and like how the fake lawyer guy in his document says, claiming that a lot of the artwork was stolen without an artist's consent. Me and Occo have talked about this before. When you signed up for Twitter or DeviantArt or Facebook, in that TOS, you agreed to let them use your stuff.
Yeah.
I think the one I like to bring up the most is in Facebook's TOS. There is a specific section that directly says, if you post pictures to Facebook, they can steal them to use in advertisements without asking you or telling you or informing you or anything, and you're owed nothing. Like, they're very specific about it. All of these companies have very robust TOS that says you post it on our website, we technically own a temporary copyright on it.
Yep. Kind of funny.
Yeah, so like you've all signed up for this, you just pretend you didn't. And we do have our final little thing, chat, because I don't have anything else. As we said earlier...
Right, you should totally stick around for this.
Yeah. As we said earlier, the Pal World official card game came out today. Called Dawn of Palpagos. People seem very excited for it. Occo has apparently checked the scalper prices, and apparently scalpers are already scalping it. Unfortunately.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know if it's scalpers or I don't know if it's just specifically hype. Because I think that there is a massive difference between scalping and genuine hype over it. And I will say that, like, even though I do think a lot of Pokemon is scalped, I do think some of the problem with Pokemon is an overhyping of people that genuinely do love the game. Again, that's not to take away from the fact that there are scalpers that are trying to flip product for 200 to 300% of a markup, and I think that's really gay. Now, when it comes to Power World, I do believe that some of it is probably scalpers, but I do think a lot of it is hype because it is a brand new. Not only is it a brand new TCG, I think I underestimated the amount of hype that could go around it. And what I should have looked at is the fact that this game has, what was it, 30 million copies sold of Power World.
I'll give yourself a second. You're starting to robot a little bit.
So are you. Oh yeah, Discord's like fucking up.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna leave the call and come back in.
Okay, I'll do that too.
There we go. We're gonna hope that fixed it.
We're gonna hope so, yes. Anyway. Sorry, go ahead.
You go. You were saying you had a speech.
Well, yeah, so what I was gonna say is essentially just Power World has sold 30 million copies, and while we really don't have anything to compare that to Pokemon, that has outsold basically every Pokemon game except for, I think, there's like an older gen that has sold quite a lot of copies. And so I think that some people underestimate just how popular Power World as a potential IP is because they really don't have anything to confirm it to when it comes to Nintendo. So the fact that Power World has sold over 3 million booster packs recently, and the fact that like it was a game that you could buy very cheap from Bushy Road, by the way, and the fact that they have purchased a stake in the company and that they're doing all of this, I think that we're at a very interesting crossroads, and I really don't know where it could go. It could go the way of this is the birth of a brand new TCG that could actually be absolutely fucking massive, and I think a lot of people are sleeping on that fact. Or it could be something that doesn't sell nearly anything, and so because of that, you know, maybe it'll die in a month or two. Who actually knows? I definitely don't. What I do know is I definitely want to be in on the ground floor for Dawn of Palapagos, especially since the first booster box printing that came out has a misprint on it.
Yeah.
The deck boxes are cheap. Yeah, so for those that don't know, the packs come... Oh, by the way, you're showing me your OBS. I don't think you're showing the audience that, but you're showing me that.
I'm showing you that, yeah. I have my reasons.
For those... Okay, fair enough. For those that don't know, Power World's first printing of their first...
Well, I mean, we can just show them.
Oh, you want to just show them? Fair.
Well, because for those of you who don't know what we're doing, if you were just here for the drama's kind of done for the night.
Yeah.
But me and Occo both bought Power World cards, so we're gonna let you guys get a sneak peek at today's latest release.
Yes,
we're about to VTuber versus IRLU.
Kind of. If you've watched me and Mizu's channels, you will have seen me and Mizu have done this already before. But if you've never seen either of our hands, this will be your first time tonight. In fact, here, before you show my screen, let me put down the fine china.
Fine china?
Yeah, the chocobo. Chad, I bought a nice chocobo mat just for opening cards or playing on. I don't use it for anything else because it's a foil pad. Wizards of the Coast says that this is a foil pad of stuff.
Yes, chat, we do have Power World cards, and as people in chat were mentioning, they misspelled it. It is Palward.
Yeah.
It's first run. It's a Palward card game.
Okay, you're going first. Perfect. That makes it easier for me.
Well, I mean, I figured because I'm doing the mainstream thing, so
yeah. So yeah, if I think you already showed it, but like, yeah, the first box printing has an error print on it, which is a very, very, very good thing for if it's a long-term game, that's a very good thing to have because that proves to people that want to buy these that it is a first edition. That will definitely combat like people that want to create counterfeits, I guess you could say. And it also is just like a really good a lot of first printings of boxes from new IPs tend to have weird little imperfections like that.
Chad's
so
saying,
it's just
"Oh,
like,
that's money." Well, I'm about to break the seal on that money.
It's one of those things where, yes, it is kind of money. However, I am not a scalper, bro. So I did buy some boxes, and I'm just going to sit on them. And if they go to 0, well, I like Power World, so that doesn't matter to me. But if Power World like stands the test of time and actually evolves into a decent Pokemon like competitor, I'm very happy that I have a couple boxes of first printing.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm a winner. It's just what kind of winner I am. It's a win-win, Occo. Yes, it is a win-win.
I have heard these have God packs in them, although somebody could be lying.
They can. I've seen somebody open one. They can have God packs. Also, some of the super duper rare versions of these cards, there are sold listings on eBay for $1,500 to $1,900 of some of them. I'm not even shitting you.
Fair. So these are what the little packs look like. First edition. They even say PAL word on the pack.
Oh, did they say it on the pack? Dude. Holding on to my trial decks? Yeah, if you want, hold on to a trial deck. It literally, again, if Power World becomes a big thing, it is literally like the next Pokemon, the next Magic the Gathering, kind of game to open, basically.
Well, it looks like they did the Japanese thing where they have a rip on the top, as opposed to
gross.
Yeah, they have a top rip.
I'm looking forward to the simulator. There is a couple simulators. I've been told that some are better than others.
Top one has found an egg. An egg too.
Oh, congratulations! You've been given an egg.
A little bee guard. Oh, Blaze House. So, like, some of the art seems really nice.
I agree. The art does look nice.
Oh yeah, so
Body bed.
This is something that's dumb, but I really like. Is I like when games have cards that are like sideways.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a ranch.
I hope it's not a new V card. Oh, what's V card, chat? Do you guys remember V card? I definitely don't.
Big Toys' headband.
Oh, that's brutal.
Oh.
Whoa.
Super shiny Tetris.
I think that's like one of the more middle to high tier ones, but that's really cool. It's a holo, I think. I actually don't know how the rarity works. Hold on.
TBH, I just want the cards for the art. I am also very much I want to collect the cards for the art kind of person.
Yeah, I don't really...
I've seen a lot of the art for these, and I think they're very, very pretty.
They are. I am debating buying a binder for these.
I might get a little binder for them. I know you've seen my tiny... Oh, so
yeah.
None of you have seen this before in Pal World. So there's this structure called the viewing cage. It can hold up to 40 pals in it. Apparently, it is completely disabled on servers. And as far as I can tell, there's no way to enable it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got Serpent. Treasure chest found. So far I'm seeing a couple different types of cards. You have structures, you have pals, you have gear, and then you have events.
So I've seen that some of the pal cards have extended. Hey, there's Dummund. Well, he's not real. That one's not necessarily my favorite, but it is a good one.
Oh, that's a really pretty one for Kitsune.
That is. So, like, there's the base versions of the cards, and there's slightly extended versions where the pal, like, extends outside of the normal frame. And then there's full arts. Then there is shiny full arts. Okay, so it looks like the last card is always going to be hollow in some way. I actually have that hollowing paper.
Oh, nice.
That's actually a paper that I used to do test.
E-card is an attempt to create a trading card game with VTubers. It was never successful. It wasn't, however, the most expensive card, I believe, is still Cinders. And I still want one.
Probably. I definitely want one. Somebody gave Cinder the 1-of-1 card of hers back to her, which I thought was kind of interesting.
The alarm bell.
I just built one of those today for the first time.
They are useful. Oh, Menacing came out looking nice.
What's really sad is I don't think the burb was printed in this set. I hope it's printed in the next set.
Oh, yeah, that's possible. Ooh, look.
Oh, it's a nice chilla.
You got the boy.
So the last one is always hollow, it looks like, and it looks like it's always a specific type. Oh, you got a second one.
Ilya.
Oh, snap.
So you can get two hollows.
Oh, okay. So I think that those are the rares. I think the last card is always a rare, and I think I read somewhere that you can get more than one rare in a pack.
Mr. Drama gonna have to do a rewind. Yes.
Here, while you're doing
Sold some of these as posters I would buy. Oh, 100%.
How much
I got a lift monk. Ooh, that one's pretty. Loop Moon. Oh, the Sphere Workbench.
Now, I don't want a Voltex binder, but I want a Card Guard binder.
In King. Mighty Warrior.
How many do you hold?
Oh, look, it's everybody's favorite.
Yay, Depresso. Nice.
Ragnarok. Pretty solid
it's 360. Can I get a card holder that how many cards came in this first
you can
set?
get shinies of structures.
Nice.
Which means you can probably get shinies of gears and events as well.
Hold on. How many
It's just a hat. Farming hat. Shiny lamp, yes. Oh, look, it's Flambelle. She's one of my favorites. I think she's adorable.
Oh, nice. A world.
Stone pickaxe. The antique dresser.
There are 100 cards, 61 variants. Okay, so there's 100 cards plus 61 variants.
We got the feed box. Very important. And, ooh, Azarobe is the shiny in the back. Very good art for the Azarobe as well.
Some people are already selling the boxes for up to $200 now.
Ah, cringe. Oh, we got our Dire Howl.
The top person is selling it for $174, it looks like.
Malchris.
Oh, I'm seeing some people for $114.
Ryolink. I like how they all have like little titles attached to them for some reason.
Yeah.
I know it's grappling gun, but the way it looks at you.
That's nice.
What's even more cringe is people buy those boxes. I can't say anything. I bought scalped product. Ooh. I got Axel
that's
strategy.
A special one.
Yes.
Oh, what rarity is that? Does it say at the bottom?
I don't know. I don't think it do. Oh, wait, that's not the last one. Last one's the Foxpark Harness.
Interesting. Interesting.
But we did get Axel. I know all of the leaders are called like their name strategy. I really want Lylene's.
Yeah.
Lylene and Lily.
I think those two sell for quite a lot right now.
I would imagine so. Yeah. Got a farming hat again. Another wooden wall. Alarm bell. Oh, we got Vanworm. Marauder of the Sky. Oh, there's the sphere. Oh, that one's gonna be busted. Sphere. Probably.
Oh, it's draw 3 cards.
Draw 3. Found the pot of greed.
Cost? You know, that makes sense.
Ignis.
That makes sense that it
and Retrochrist. Yeah, chat's immediately saying pot of greed too. The Pal Sphere is the pot of greed. That shit's getting banned. Oh, we got a regular. Oh no, that's a event one for it. Blessing of the Flower Spirit. 1 life and draw 1 card. I wonder what the card economy is going to be like for this. Oh, regular Cryolinks. Oh, there's Daydream. Daydream's cute.
We like Daydream.
Oh, Velet.
I will admit, though, I have sacrificed quite a few Daydreams because I caught a lot of them.
Oh, we got a shiny Lylene.
Oh, you got the base Lylene. Nice.
And a base Warsect as well.
And a base Warsect. Nice.
The Lylene is one of the ones I wanted.
Yeah, the super duper one. It's like a couple $100.
What's the game actually like? We're gonna have to read into it. They have instructions on their website. It's gonna take a hot minute for people to get used to it. Granted, I highly doubt it can be more complicated than Yu-Gi-Oh!
I have read that it kind of has similar rules to Pokemon. Has similar rules to Pokemon and similar rules to what's it called? Similar rules to Pokemon and similar rules to Magic. Yeah, there is. So there is a regular version and then there is a variant version where it pops out more.
No pals beyond TCG sign.
Oh, I love that. That's amazing. Lylene's wife.
Oh, Ethan. That's super cute.
It is.
Ilfadran. I know Shiro. I believe Shiro likes those ones. Wraith. Some of the pals look really good as artwork.
They do.
Oh, Irene. Oh, that's a different kind of hollow.
Oh, yeah. That's like a shiny hollow. Oh, it's like a reverse hollow.
Oh, and then we have a Pingullet.
And you have Panglet.
We're gonna put you up here with the Axel. I believe you're different. Seems they did a magic where the type determines the play style, with dark being graveyard focused.
Oh, that's good. You know what? That's perfect, because then I can teach you how to play Magic by using Power World.
Occo wants me to play Magic.
I mean, you don't have to.
Dark Cannon. Looks like a Wixen knocked in the background. Oh, the Black Marketeer.
Oh, based.
Ooh, Ruby. Ruby's cute.
Watch as you pull an $80 card that will drop a value in a week. Here's what I'm going to tell you. It is literally day one and people are selling cards for thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Wait a week or two and see where those prices are.
Shoddy bad again. And, ooh, I got Lylene knocked as well.
Oh, nice. I did DM Rudy from Alpha Investments. I wanted to ask him what he thinks about this game in the long term. Mostly from an investment standpoint, but also from what he thinks of the game.
Fair enough. Has he sent anything back yet, or?
I mean, he's busy working with Premier Card Grading, which you need to send your cards off to. But no, not yet.
Oh, look.
Heart Stealer. Okay.
We got the Lavender.
Okay. You might have to cover the screen. That's a little scandalous right there.
Oh, we got a regular Pyrene. Sphere Workbench. Geek Toys. Oof, whack.
Whack.
I always feel like I'm trying to curse when I say whack. Ooh, we got Zoe's Strategy. And, oh, Cola Vending Machine.
It is really nice that it can come with double rares, because they are definitely taking they're taking points from Pokemon and they're taking points from Magic, because Magic has this thing where you can get double rares in a pack. Zoe's wife.
Zoe is pretty solid. So this is my last one.
Oh, that's your last one? See, they go fast because there's less than 10 cards.
Well, there's 7 cards in it.
Yeah. There's no code cards. Holy cow.
Yeah. Another Meowcrist. Grappling Gun.
I think that's a different version of Grappling Gun.
I think it's the same one. Another Ranch. Oh, we got another Reverse Hollow.
Nice. Pen King.
I have to look into how the Reverse Hollows are. It's a shotgun.
You got the pump action shotgun.
No, amazing. So I have to look into these, like the rarities on them. So these would be like my most rare ones from it. The Pyrene knocked, by the way, looks so good. Like the art on it, I like.
I agree.
And then just the card itself overall looks so nice.
I agree.
But yeah, I did
very neat.
I did get one big fancy one.
That is a very good one. I think you probably are guaranteed one of those per box.
I wonder if these fit in like a standard size. They look like they might be a bit bigger. No, that might be right.
I have perfect fits. I'll try my perfect fits here.
This actually is a perfect fit.
Oh, is it a perfect fit? Okay, then they are
yeah.
Then they are the standard card size, which is I think 83
Oh yeah, I
by
didn't show the
66.
back. These are the backs of them.
Yeah, I think the standard size for cards is 83 by 66 millimeters.
Yeah, so these fit in standard perfect fits just fine.
Okay, then they are the standard size.
I'll put my my 3 special ones in perfect fits. Can you double check the Menacing that you put away? It had a star on the top right. Oh, yeah.
One. What's the difference?
Oh, the Valet has one as well.
What's the difference?
Let me see if one of the Daydreams has it, because the Ragnarok has it. This I had 2 of the same Menacing, so.
Lucky? Oh, is it lucky? Like, isn't it's a lucky one? That would be interesting.
Well, because I had 2 Daydreams, so I was going to check if one of the Daydreams had it. And it was like an indication that it was the alt.
Yeah.
Nope, neither Daydream has it. So it's just some of them have the lucky stars. I don't know what refers to, though.
Again, the unfortunate thing is there is so little information because it is brand new that, like, it's not like with Pokemon where you could look it up and get an answer easily.
Yeah, we're going to have to learn as we go. Could be a mechanic for the game. It could be.
And literally, since it is day 1, nobody knows. The stars are lucky. When hit, you mill that much damage, and if you mill lucky, you negate damage. Oh, so having lucky cards is actually a good thing then.
Okay, okay.
Lucky pals can block damage. Oh.
Yeah, I'm happy with this. What does Axel's strategy even do? Choose one of the following. Choose 1 pal and deal 1,500 damage. Choose up to X number of pals and stand them. X is equal to your number of gears. And choose all of your opponent's 5 or greater pals, and they cannot block until the end of the turn.
That is Magic the Gathering mechanics right there.
So you think they based it more off Magic the Gathering than like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh?
I think that they looked at Magic and said, we're going to take some of those mechanics and then we're going to lay it on top of Pokemon.
That's fair. Because then all of them obviously have the different numbers for their, what I'm guessing is their size or cost.
I have no idea, because like there's no mana, it looks like.
The Hattress is lucky as well.
Is lucky too. Interesting.
Did anything else in here lucky? Oh, the Chillet's lucky.
I have no idea what determines
Azeroth is lucky.
how you can throw them out onto the field, so.
Yormantide is as well.
Maybe while I'm opening.
Lylene is, but Lylene Noct isn't.
It must be random then.
Well, because I have I have the same Menacing, and both of them have the lucky one. It's the same variation of Menacing.
Well, I guess if I get one, we can check.
So I don't know. We'll have to learn more about it.
Yeah.
But I like a lot of the art. I am very pleased with how the cards for this have turned out.
Mm-hmm.
And I will actually be getting. I have more coming in.
If I can get my hands on more, I will.
Yeah.
I did just offer to buy one of my fans' boxes of Final Fantasy. They did give me a pretty decent discount for it, so I was like, heck yes, I'll buy it.
Yeah.
So I'm probably not going to buy very many more things, at least through mid-month or after I start making money at my new job. But I do want to buy more Power World boxes. At the very least, now that I have some first editions, I'm fine waiting until like we have a second printing of Power World, just because I really don't mind with that. But yeah, I kind of like these here. Try going to Power World TCG tournaments? I highly doubt.
Occo, did you want to open yours?
Yeah, I have it sitting right here. I'm ready.
All right, you want me to pull your screen up?
My screen is ready.
Because chat Occo also has some.
Yeah, I was able to get 3 boxes today. And again, I'm only gonna open one of them. Maybe I'll open another one in the future. But
also as a side note, I wonder if this is any indication for kind of how useful certain things are, right? So like obviously my stack of pals is substantially bigger than anything else. But the second biggest stack is actually the structures. And then gears and events are actually round about the same amount of cards.
Also, chat again. I just find this funny. This is absolutely fantastic. Like again, I was planning on only buying like 1 or 2 boxes, but when the shop owner showed me that, I was like, all right, I need 3 boxes total. I was like, I
at
have
least
to get
1
3
to
boxes
sell.
total. No, at least 1 to open, and then the other ones to just sit on. You know, because again. There's a chance it might make a lot of money, and there in the future, not like in the immediate future. I'm talking like 5 to 10 years in the future, after these are definitely not available anymore. All right,
I'm
talking
QR
like
codes lead to.
These
one
ones
is the
go to
X
the
account,
website.
and one is the official. Yeah.
You know, I think I'll just hold on to this box just because it looks cool. And of course, I got to keep one of these for my collection of sleeves. Ooh. And by the way, this is published by Bushiroad, the same company that does
a lot.
They did the HoloLive game, I believe. They also did Weiss Schwartz, which is still around, believe it or not. Oh my gosh. First card, Love Ander. Very, very scary, very evil. We're gonna slide this over here. Hopefully the light's not too bright, chat. I can lower it if I need to. Oh, we got a flame bell. Let's see. Okay, so the rarity is actually down here, it looks like. That's a C, so I believe that just means it's common.
Oh, maybe I didn't notice that.
Yeah, so that one's common.
Oh, yeah, so the Axel
commons.
strategy says OSR.
Okay, so that's a special
the
one.
2 reverse hollows say SR.
Mm-hmm.
And then the shiny says RR.
Okay,
oh, no,
here,
wait.
Yeah, it
so
actually says this is uncommon.
The Lylene with the lucky stamp is RR. The Lylene without the lucky stamp is just R.
Oh.
So lucky
okay.
stamps are double rare.
Interesting. Yeah, this Drummond is also uncommon here. That's really interesting. Oh, okay. So I have 2 here. I have 2. Oh, okay. So I got a Warsect and a Digtoise. So yeah, the Digtoise that has the star, it is an RR. And then the Warsect is just an R. Okay, yeah. So there is a bit of a difference here. That is good to know. That is good to know. I'll actually keep the regular monsters on the regular pile, and then I'll obviously keep that stuff like that.
Well, and you also get structures as well.
Yeah. Hopefully, there's a full art Lavander. I don't know. That's a good question, actually.
I've seen the full arts. They look so good.
They do. Ooh, Lip Monk. Very cool. Very neat. I've definitely not killed a lot of those.
Yeah.
Definitely. Oh, there's my first one. It's the feed box. Okay, yeah. So this Metasting, it does have the mark here. It is marked as an uncommon. That is interesting. It's really interesting. Oh, and this one also has a star. So I think maybe Metasting always has the star. That's interesting.
Yeah, I think it's certain cards or just lucky.
Oh, okay. So this is an SR. So let's see here. This is an this is an R. This is an SR. This is also no. This is a rare. This is a rare, and this is a special rare.
Yeah.
Okay. Understood. And then, yeah, because I think that some of these can just come in a rare treatment format with the hollowing. I believe.
Yeah.
That's just kind of what I'm seeing here. So I think some of these can be normal, and then some of them can be rare. I love Lamp. Yeah, the Lamp one is really nice. I like that. I like that. I'm thinking about getting a top deck binder to put these in. Like a slide in binder kind of deal. No pals allowed. I love those. I love that a lot. Sphere workbench. Nice. I actually read that somebody got like all of their cards as just like these cards, which I thought was kind of funny. Like one of their packs was just all of them.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, I like this. Oh, it actually like has little flavor text down here. Soon after stepping foot on the island, I discovered a living creature nearby. Look at that. Oh, that's actually kind of cool.
We need to convince DSP to buy these cards so he can at least make some money to stop begging.
Unironically, I expect that could possibly happen because he has played Power World, so I can believe it. Hey, Depresso, Late Night Hustler. Nice. Nice. Gopfin. Ooh, very cool. Very, very cool.
I just realized it's the Under the Tea podcast where you're doing opening cards here. So we are doing it in solidarity with Pal World. Which is basically beat Nintendo, today, as they should have.
Yeah, in my personal opinion, they beat Nintendo. They beat Nintendo. Wumbo Botan. Very cool. I don't think I've found a normal Wumbo. Or a normal Bo. Is it Wumbo or Botan? That's like the... Because like one of the names like distinguishes what like it's from.
Wumbo is the name. Botan means it's grass.
Okay. Big Toys headband. Oh, that's just so evil to see, in my personal opinion. Ooh. Hell Zephyr. The Night Borb. And this one is a rare because it's hollow. And then Reptiro Cyst. And this one is a rare because it doesn't have a sticker on it. Okay. So if it has the little mark on there, it's a rare. If it doesn't have the mark when it's like this, it is just a regular rare.
Kneel during the Pledge of Allegiance in solidarity with Pal World.
Exactly. Kneel before the Borb of Allegiance.
And then Miyanako...
Why did you do that?
Miyanako will also read through the website and how to actually play.
Yes. If I can put together a deck, I will. Of course, I am also getting the starter deck here soon. My starter deck did ship today from the website that we both were buying our cards from. Okay. And I'm guessing that there's going to have to be a couple expansions before they get all of the pals in, because I know for a fact not all the pals are in here.
Yeah.
Sadly. Ooh, that's very pretty, though. Very, very pretty.
You got the Pingullet. Yep.
I did. I got the rare Pingullet. Very neat. I think pretty much a good chunk of the pals can be the special rare version. Which I think is interesting. I think it's really interesting that like you can just get a rare treatment of these pals.
I wonder if they all come with at least one OSR.
I don't know. I don't know. I think that's I think we'll slowly figure it out as time goes on. Treasure chest found. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Choose one red structure or red gear, and shuffle the rest of the cards. That is definitely a magic thing. That is, what is that? That's a Scry 5 ability. Jeez, that's really expensive to do like normally, so that's crazy cool. Crazy good, excuse me. Ezro. Ooh, it's a good pal. This one is a rare. No, it's just a wait.
What? It's a lucky.
Yeah, but it's like the lucky ones are typically. Oh, I guess then if that doesn't mean it. Okay.
Oh, well, we'll just have to definitely learn as we go. Apparently, we're just done.
I guess so. Dire Howl. I dislike these guys. They've interrupted me way too many times. Found an egg. Nice. Again, I want to know how the cost works. It's just really interesting. Because there's no energy cards in here, which is really... It makes me wonder what how they're going to regulate turn-by-turn stuff. You know?
So if you get the really special full art card, it's labeled SP.
SP?
Yeah.
Okay. I love this. Petelia. I'm saying it wrong. All right, that's the first half, chat. Now we're going to move on to the second half. It's very cool. Maybe like Hearthstone, 1 energy per turn. I mean, the Hearthstone kind of does it right, I feel like, when it comes to energy. I also kind of dislike it because then it makes it harder for you to mana ramp early on in the game. Because like in Magic the Gathering, you can like get really... Oh, that's a really good picture of Celeray, excuse me.
Oh, that one's pretty.
It's a very pretty picture. Yeah. Whack. ESP has pre-ordered the Power World TCG from his reseller Scalper after he wage quit Power World 1.0 earlier to that day. Great. Ooh, that is That is
you got a shiny
nice. Boy. I got the chunky boy. I got the rubber dinosaur boy, and he is fine. I'm going to be honest with you. This is one of my favorite pals, only because he is amazing. We're going to set that aside right there. And we love Relaxosaurus. This guy is great. Now, again, this isn't the top rare chat. There is like one rarity above this that like has like golden text and all that kind of shit. But this is nice. I do wonder like what the chances to get like, because like obviously there is the chance to find those in, and I wonder if like you have to open multiple boxes for the opportunity, like whether or not a golden text card is like one per case. Which if it's like one per case, that's pretty crazy in my personal opinion. But that's kind of how some TCGs do it, where you get one per case. Which is why some people will spend $500 to buy the whole case.
So,
me and Mizu, by the way, almost went for a full case.
Yeah. So I don't know much about Magic, but I think I know enough to know that this is also from Magic. So to construct your deck, you have to have 10 soul cards, which I don't really know what that is. I can't see it on here, but I might be looking over it.
I don't think either of these are the soul card. I'm going to be completely honest with you.
The deck itself needs exactly 50 cards, and you can only use up to 2 different colors.
Magic allows you to use all 5 colors.
Oh, so you can use as many as you want in Magic?
Yeah, so in Magic, the minimum is 60 cards unless you're doing a simplified format of standard. And there really is no restriction on how many cards or energies can be in any deck, but they make recommendations for the best ratios.
Oh, so they have other rules. So I think most card games, is you can have 3 of the same card. In Pal World, you can have 4 with the same name, it says.
I mean, that makes sense because there's going to be a lot of the same PAL probably in the future, so they're probably future-proofing that.
There are colorless cards. You can use colorless in any deck, even if you already have 2 colors.
That is, again, another Magic thing.
And you can have up to 8 cards in your deck.
Ooh.
Or 8 lucky cards. So you are actually limited on the number of cards with the lucky icon.
Really? How many?
8.
8.
Out of a 50 deck.
Interesting. All right, we got 2 more chat.
I don't know what soul.
Another Lovander. I think again it's the energy currency. I saw some people pulling like this golden soul card, and it's selling for thousands of dollars right now. But it's like a special variant that you can find in these packs. You know, oh, we got a second rare. Suzaku and Cola vending machine.
So it is a card game where as soon as your deck is out, you lose. As soon as you have 0 cards in the deck, you're out.
I mean, that's pretty much every single
That's what I'm
card
saying.
game.
Yeah, it's standard.
In Magic, there's an archetype for forcing your opponent to mill their entire deck. I did it the other day.
There's no limit on the field to structures and gears, but you can only have 5 pals out at a time.
Yeah, because there's 5 in a party. It's my last one as well.
Shiny pump shotgun.
That's literally your last card too. That's funny.
Oh, do you not have another pack over there, or is that one you're saving?
No, that was it. That was it. This is the empty one. Oh, that was funny.
That is funny.
So it does seem like you only get one of these per box here.
Yeah, it'd be nice if they guarantee like a full art.
Seems like they do. But I think that like these cards are kind of thick. I'm gonna be honest with you. They definitely have some more weight to them than like Pokemon does, or even Magic really. Let's see here. Did I get any Did I get any special, like, shiny, or not shiny, but like special versions of these? Because you'll be able to tell, I feel like. Kind of like, I don't know. The text box is definitely bigger or smaller depending on the PAL, I guess. There's a lot of really good ones in here.
Oh yeah. But chat, I hope you didn't mind us ending off the stream with a little cardtism.
Tisming out just a little bit. I only got 4 gears. That's interesting.
If you enjoyed Power World chat, maybe get the cards and try and get into it.
Exactly. If you can find them, because I saw Celeste was lamenting that she was having a hard time getting them, and I was just like, yeah. Unfortunately, it just seems that more people are interested in this than first met the eye. She really wanted the Chillette, like mat. She was really wanting that, and I was like, that's not a bad mat to have,
Yeah.
But even if you can't get it on day one, I'm not going to say you're not going to have the ability to get it. I'm just saying day one is going to be the worst days to start getting into this.
So it looks like if you want soul cards, your best bet is to get the trial decks. I don't know if they come in these packs at all, actually.
Yeah, I don't see any. Didn't get any.
Which, to be fair, isn't that how Pokemon used to do it with energies? They only came out of, like, the trials?
I don't know. That's a good question.
But I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of tonight. Remember, your favorite VTuber is probably cringe, they're probably gay, and they probably do gay ops.
Yeah, you know that you could be their favorite VTuber, right?
Do what?
You could be their favorite VTuber, right?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely cringing gay. I don't do gay ops, but I'm definitely cringing gay. So
Same. I'm gonna buy me an Ultra Pro binder to put these in.
I might get another one of my small ones, like the little leather ones that I put my special cards in.
Yeah, I need to find one that's like less than 360 cards.
How many cards does the Dawn of Palpagos have in it?
It comes with 100 different variants, but then there's also 60, I believe, different variant types of those other cards. So it's like 100 different cards, but then there's like 100 or so variants of
If you got everything, it would be like 160.
Yeah, something like that.
Let me see. Because we are gonna send you guys off for the night.
Yeah, base rarity is 100 plus parallels.
Yeah. Where could we pass you guys to? Good, a channel that's doing something interesting. Almighty Lolly or Doki Bird? What do you guys think? I will let the people choose. I believe Almighty Lolly looks like he's playing Gay Road Trip Final Fantasy, and Doki Bird is playing the Coin Pusher game.
You ever talk about how Doki Bird started a VTuber group with some other VTubers?
What's Doki doing, Lolly? I'm a man of the people. A Shota of the people. I'd say Doki, but y'all want Almighty. That's cool too. I am letting the people choose.
I do like that the reverse holo cards have a little bit of texture to them. Like you can feel it. They definitely stole some stuff from Pokemon to make these cards.
I think people are going with Almighty Lolly, which is fair.
Yeah.
Make your voice known, chat, if you have an opinion. Guess I'll vote Lolly. The people like Almighty Lolly, I guess. You guys be good for him, but definitely make fun of him for playing the gay Final Fantasy.
Is he actually playing 15?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Which
I need to play it one day.
Is the Gay Road Trip Final Fantasy about 4 guys traveling the world in a car together. It can only be gay. Only gay stuff can happen.
I never played it, so I have no idea how gay it is.
Good night, chat. I hope y'all are good.
Good night, chat. I'll see you tomorrow night for the pro.